And this month is Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. And tonight we're looking at something that folks in these communities don't often talk about: mental health issues. ABC's Rena Roy has more on why it's important to get the help.
The dark comedy Beef is a global sensation. The story is centered on an ever-escalating feud between stars Stephen Yun and Ali Wong.
I would love to let this go, but actions have consequences.
But critics are also praising the Netflix hit series for exploring mental health in the Asian American community.
You know who you should talk to? Western therapy doesn't work on Eastern minds.
According to the Department of Health and Human Services, Asian Americans are the least likely racial or ethnic group to seek mental health treatment.
Mental health issues are often considered a taboo topic, so this can cause individuals to either downplay or disregard their symptoms.
For Dimple Patel, that cultural stigma was ingrained in her as a young girl.
If something happened, it's like, you're fine, and move on.
But in 2008, she was in a car accident, leading to anxiety and panic attacks. Eventually, she began seeing a therapist in secret through her university's counseling department.
Why did you keep it a secret from your family?
I was worried about what their reaction was going to be, especially with mental health not being talked about in my family, let alone the Asian culture. There's a lot of shame and stigma that something's wrong with you.
The life-changing experience inspiring her career path, Patel earning a doctorate in clinical psychology. But amid her shifting mindset, her mother was suffering in silence, dying by suicide in 2011.
The initial shock for my family was what are people going to say?
Do you think therapy might have helped create potentially a different outcome?
I think so. And I think that if we had more awareness about what the signs and symptoms of depression were, that we could have intervened earlier.
Stigma, language barriers, lack of health coverage, shortage of culturally aware practitioners all contribute to the treatment gap, along with the so-called model minority myth, which stereotypes all Asian Americans as effortlessly successful.
Some of these myths are internalized, and so that perpetuates or reinforces the idea of needing to push through and needing to be strong.
Now, as a therapist herself, Patel is working to end the stigma.
I don't blame my parents for not knowing what to do. They knew what their parents told them. What I realized was that I could make that change and break that cycle.